Yo Flurfs, Flatzoid here. Well, this is going to be a quick one because Shawn Hawkins recently brought out a video which he's trying to say, I got you, you don't understand photography kind of thing. Shawn, this is dedicated to you to show what an actual imbecile you are, to be honest. First of all, I did send you a message to say, please do this job again, but do it this time properly. Maybe use something like a tripod. Maybe you did. You just didn't do a very good job keeping it balanced though, because it was shaking the whole time. Also note, it does help if you say when you stick a new lens on, so we know which lenses you are using in what order, and it does also help to keep it as steady as possible. But anyway, let's see if you'll actually do this again, but let's work on what you've already presented to us, and we'll take it from there. I've taken a still shot at 28 seconds, which I would agree was zoomed in at the lowest focal length, the smallest focal length, and then we will move on to the next one, a screenshot at 1 minute 13 seconds, where I would say it was your largest focal length. Let's compare the two so I can show you that once again, Shawn Hawkins, your own demonstrations debunk your own arguments. Okay, so here I've cropped them side by side, and I'll put them side by side. As you can see, obviously you can see the larger focal length on the right definitely has more magnification than the left, so it gives more of a foreshortening effect, so it has more compression from your focus point. I would say your focus point was to this thing here. I don't know what that is. It looks like a train crossing pole, but anyway, we'll take that as was probably your focus point. And well, as you can see, just based alone on this, they don't align perfectly. Let's do a little quick analysis just on this before we push them down to align it like we should. Just by taking it, what we do, I see on the stop sign, look how high the stop sign is compared to that stop sign, and it's a touch bigger than there. Notice that everything closer to the camera, like the signboard and the dustbin, is relatively the same close to the camera. Now the further away you go, the more discrepancy you have with this compression, obviously. So if you take it and we see the bottom of that pole, you see on the right side it seems more higher than the left side, and it seems much higher, I mean a bit bigger than there, because it seems high. Everything has sort of pushed upwards, but that's because of the magnification. You obviously haven't actually increased in elevation. So that's just the one. Let's move on to the next one. Now with this analysis, Shawn, I did you a favor of resizing the magnified to the same size. So we've taken it and we've taken based on the stop sign, so we can get the easiest reference. I made it the same size at the stop, even though I've made the outside the same. Look at that, you can still see the stop alone on there is still larger than that stop. They don't match up 100% because of the magnification on the stop sign alone. And then I did align it. As you can see, it's out of alignment there because we aligned it to the reference now of the stop, so it's sitting exactly the same elevation as you would put it. Okay, so what do we first have? Well, we would have these reflector tapes on the light poles, and the red lines signifies the top of the reflector tapes. Let's see where they line up. Just a touch higher on that top reflector tape on the right, and when we go to the bottom one, it's just a touch lower. So that would mean it's stretching almost, you know, like a compression type of effect like we were talking about. So we can now move on to this little, looks like almost like a stick or something leaning against another pole there. We take the bottom and the top with the cyan lines, create a cross. What do you know? This pole on the larger focal length has now sunk down. It is not at the same position. It looks like it has sunk down. Now we can move on to the fence. As you can see, the fence here, these magenta lines, the top of the fence, the bottom of the fence, it moves across. What do you know, it seems to have sunk down as well. Let's move over to that crossing pole I was talking about, with the train crossing pole. We got the bottom there, and then just above these like triangle things, we got the top of the net. Let's see where they line up. Oh boy, it's also sunk down. It doesn't align either. So Shawn, Hawkins, yeah, this is just a quick analysis to show you. Yes, there's definitely parallax, definitely compression, and please stop debunking yourself every time you open your mouth. Till next time, guys, God bless.